Hi Chem Gang! So in this video I'm going to look at a mass to number of atoms conversion question in our mole unit, and looking at what happens when your mass is given as kilograms instead of grams. So the first thing you need to do is you need to know that when we're doing conversions, we're always talking about mass in grams. So if you're given mass as kilograms, you have to switch that. But I always like to look at, excuse me, this sort of brain map where we can go to atoms to moles and moles to grams and grams to moles and moles to atoms. But if we're going from atoms and we're skipping moles, we actually have to go to moles first and then to grams. So this means we're going to be using two conversion factors. So I always like to write atoms, moles, grams, or molecules, moles, and grams, because this helps me to sort of plan out what my equation is going to be. And because we have to hop from atoms to moles and moles to grams, it means I'm going to be using at least two conversion factors. And actually now I'm adding on three, because I'm going to have to first, well, I'm going this way, I'm going grams to moles to atoms, but I have to actually go kilograms to grams first. So I'm going to be doing 1, 2, and then 3 different conversions for this. So to start off, I always write down what I'm given: 1.28 kilograms of titanium, and I want to, in the end, have the number of atoms. First of all, I'm going to go from kilograms to grams. So the conversion factor I'm going to use is knowing that there are 1,000 grams equals 1 kilogram. And when I do this as a fraction, I'm going to put kilograms on the bottom in order to cancel out, and then grams on the top, because that's my first conversion. I want to go from kilograms to grams, so whatever unit I want to keep is going to go on the top. So that's going to be 1,000 grams over 1 kilogram. So my first calculation will be 1.28 times 1,000 will give me grams. Next, I'm going to go from grams to moles. So I'm going to do the conversion of grams to moles, and I know that 1 mole of titanium has the molar mass of, and now I just have to look that up. And I looked that up on my periodic table. Titanium is element number 22, so that's 47.88 grams. When I put that into the conversion factor, I'm going from grams to moles, so that means I want to convert from grams to moles. I want moles on top, grams on the bottom, so 1 mole is equal to 47.88 grams. Grams cancel out. Now I've got moles. My last conversion is going to be moles to atoms, and we know that 1 mole of anything is equal to 6.022 times 10 to the 23 atoms. So that's going to be my last conversion factor. I need to give myself some room here. And again, I want to have atoms in my answer. I'm trying to convert from moles to atoms, so I'm going to cancel out my moles. I'm going to have my number of atoms up here. So 1 mole is equal to 6.022 times 10 to the 23 atoms. And you can see that I've canceled out all my units, leaving me with my atoms in the end. Now I am going to do my multiplication. I'm going to take 1.28, doing it on my calculator right now, 1.28 times 1,000 times 1 times 6.02 is equal to, I don't have a lot of room, so I'm just going to do another line here, 7,705 1.6 times 10 to the 23, and that's all over 1 times 47.88 times 1, which is 47.88 on the bottom, atoms. Now I'm going to take 7,705.6. I'm going to divide by 47.88. That gives me 160.94 times 10 to the 23 atoms. Now, that is our answer, but it's not in correct scientific notation. In order to put in scientific notation, there should only be one number in front of this decimal, and we have 3. So we're going to have to move that decimal over 2 spaces. So I'm running out of space here, so I'm just going to go up here. So that changes it to 1.6094. And because I moved my decimal over 2, it means I'm going to have to add 2 to my power of 10. So now it becomes 1.6094 times 10 to the 25, because I have to move it 2 more spaces plus the 23 to get the actual number. And then lastly, we're going to show it as 3 decimal places, or 2 decimal places for significant figures. So 2 decimal places brings us here. The 9 will round up the 0 to a 1, so the final answer is 1.61 times 10 to the 25 atoms. So in a nutshell, when you are given mass as kilograms, in doing these mole conversion questions, always first convert to grams, okay, using a conversion factor. So if it's milligrams that you're given, remember that you can go 1 gram is equal to 1,000 milligrams, and then use that as the conversion factor set up properly to cancel out your milligrams. And then remembering this map here, that it only takes one conversion factor to go between moles and grams and moles and atoms, but it takes 2 conversion factors if you're going to go from atoms to grams or grams to atoms. So thanks for watching. If you have follow-up questions on this, just let me know. Bye for now.